Top 7 Overpriced Cars 2023. Are you looking for a new car and doing extensive research? And anxious also, because inflation has hit the car industry as well. We will give some info about the cars that have hefty prices. Well, some cars have more prices than others with the same specs and comfort. So buckle up and join us as we take a closer look at the top 7 overpriced cars in 2023. While opinions on which cars are overpriced can vary, we put together a list of 7 cars that some people may consider to be overpriced in 2023. But keep in mind that one person considers overpriced might be worth the investment to someone else, so it's all subjective. So let's dive in and explore the overpriced cars. On number 8 is the Rolls-Royce Ghost. When it comes to luxury, this sedan is the creme de la creme. From its elegant design to its plush interior, the Ghost oozes prestige and sophistication. But let's be real here, with a starting price of over $400,000, you better have a pretty penny to spare if you want to cruise around in this beauty. One thing that's undeniable about the Rolls-Royce Ghost is the smooth ride it provides. It glides cloud-like over the road, and the V12 engine has vast power reserves that make it a joy to drive. And let's be honest, nothing quite says money like a Rolls-Royce. But as with any car, there are some downsides to consider. Some drivers may find the brake pedal to be uncommunicative, which can be disconcerting when coming to a stop. Oops, that's scary to us, and due to the Ghost's size, some big blind spots can make parking and maneuvering in tight spaces a bit of a challenge with a starting price that reflects the neighborhood. The Rolls-Royce Ghost is not a car for everyone. It's a big investment, and not everyone is willing to be able to spend that kind of money on a car. And guess what? Many other cars are giving the same features and comfort at a lower price. We say it is an overpriced car. What do you say? At number 6 is the Porsche 911. The car is a beauty, no doubt, but at a heavy cost. However, if you're looking for a car that can deliver power, handling, and style, then the Porsche 911 is worth considering. This iconic sports car is known for its precise steering, powerful engines, and its ability to handle any driving condition. But there are some downsides to consider. The limited interior cubby storage might be a bit frustrating if you like to bring a lot of stuff with you on your drives. And if you're used to driving a car with a traditional stick shift, then the automatic shifter might take some getting used to, and it doesn't give pleasure when you buy a car at a heavy price. Really? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the price tag. Yes, the Porsche 911 is definitely on the pricey side with a starting price that's significantly higher than other sports cars on the market. Its starting price is at $107,750, and the highest price is at $223,450. But many car users have said that all the available features are also offered by many other sports cars in the market, and their prices are low also. Well, that's an overpriced car, do you agree? Now, let's have a look at number 5, which is the Fiat 500X. It might look cute and nostalgic on the outside, but underneath the hood, there are some serious problems. For starters, the build quality is poor, and the reliability after the warranty period is less than impressive. Warranty matters. Not a good point. Plus, with a starting price of $29,000, it's a bit too pricey for what you get. Many would argue that it's one of the worst choices in terms of value for your money. A little harsh for Fiat lovers, but we're just giving our opinion. On top of that, the standard features are bland, and the infotainment system is outdated. And let's not forget that the fuel economy is only average at best at 24 miles per gallon combined for city and highway. However, there are a few bright spots, such as the standard turbo engine and all-wheel drive. And if you're looking for a convertible-like experience, the available cloth roof is a nice touch, but unfortunately these positives are overshadowed by the drawbacks. It looks overpriced because of this point. At number 4 is Ford Explorer. While it has a broad-shouldered aesthetic and plenty of powertrain options to choose from, there are also some drawbacks to this popular vehicle that are making it overpriced among other cars offering the same features. First and foremost, let's talk about fuel economy. The Ford Explorer is a large SUV and not exactly known for its fuel efficiency, so if you're looking for something that won't cost you a fortune at a gas pump, this may not be the best choice for you. It is costing more than it should be. Plus, due to its size, acceleration isn't that great, so don't expect to win any drag races in this vehicle. Another potential downside of the Explorer is that many of the features you might want are only available at an added cost. Want automatic emergency braking or adaptive cruise control? You'll likely have to pay extra for them. And while the Explorer's interior is spacious, the materials used are lackluster, especially in the lower trims. All in all, the Ford Explorer has some good points, but there are also enough reasons to make you think that its price is more than it should be. Let's talk about number 3, which is the Jeep Wrangler. While the Wrangler may be a great off-road SUV, it's not so great for daily driving. It has a firm ride, bulky handling, and subpar fuel economy, plus the interior can be pretty noisy, which may not be ideal if you're looking for a peaceful drive. Sure, it has some pros like a lineup of potent engines and astounding off-road capability, and the infotainment system is easy to use, but those cons like the truck-like ride and handling, poor gas mileage, and disturbing road and wind noise may not make it worth the price. Consumer Reports predicts that the 2023 Wrangler will be less reliable than the average new vehicle. It's already been recalled twice, which is a bit concerning. And don't forget about the poor fuel economy. The EPA estimates just 17 miles per gallon in the city and 23 miles per gallon on the highway. The 2023 model starts at a whopping $30,295 for the sport trim, and that's just the base model. If you want more features, you'll need to shell out even more cash. And let's not forget the Rubicon model, which starts at a staggering $42,100. Well, that's a lot of money for a car that may not be worth it. On to our number 2 pick, which is the Subaru BRZ. It may not be the best value for your money. Its starting price ranges from $28,595 to $31,095, which is quite high for a sports car that doesn't have a lot of power. While it's a fun car to drive with agile handling and lively acceleration, the rear seats are quite snug, making it uncomfortable for passengers. Subaru is known for making reliable and practical cars, but the BRZ seems to miss the mark in terms of value for its price tag. It offers standard features that are intuitive and easy to use, but you can find similar features in other sports cars that are more reasonably priced. The BRZ's 228 horsepower engine simply isn't enough to justify its high price, and many drivers feel that more power is needed. After all, it's a sports car. To compensate for this, some drivers choose to modify the engine or purchase higher trim models that come with additional features. However, even with these modifications, the BRZ can still feel lacking in terms of overall performance. That is why we're calling it overpriced. And at number 1 is the Mercedes-Benz GLE, which is overpriced than its competitor cars. The GLE 350 starts at $57,700, and the prices only go up from there. If you're interested in extra features, you'll need to have a whopping $120,000 in your bank account. And the bad news doesn't stop there. The GLE has made it into Consumer Reports' poor reliability list, so you might have some headaches down the road. Past owners have reported problems with the engine, electronics, and climate system, so you might be spending even more money on repairs. Plus, the GLE isn't exactly fuel efficient. It gets around at 22 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway, which is not great for a luxury SUV. And if you want all the bells and whistles, be prepared to spend almost $90,000. Although the GLE does have some nice features, it might not be worth the hefty price tag and potential repair costs. There are plenty of other luxury SUVs out there that might give you more bang for your buck. In short, it's easy to get caught up in the attraction of fancy, high-priced luxury cars, but it's important to remember that a bigger price tag doesn't always mean better quality or reliability, as we have just shown you all these overpriced cars. How about you guys? What's your opinion? Let us know in the comments section down below. And as always, we'll see you on our next video.